Alright, fellow meme stockholders, XMAX Trading here. We're going to go over some new up-to-date information on AMC. So go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit the like button. Help out the channel, help out the cause, and let's get started. So here's some interesting DD. Just remember, there are 381 institutional investors, aka banks, who are invested in AMC, and they say the stock was worth a penny. Yeah, BS, right? I don't imagine 381 banks would invest in AMC if it was worth a penny. To the moon. That's a pretty interesting DD right there, right? Pretty interesting piece of due diligence and research that, yeah, there's a lot of institutional investors long on AMC. Of course, there's some who short, and of course they could get hosed by it. One of those, they just came out, which we have found out just recently, is German mutual fund called Deutsche DWS Investments owns almost 3 million worth of AMC stock. They added 15,000 new shares as of September 30th, up to $77,000. 77,496 shares now. 15,000 shares, up to 77,000 total shares now. So yeah, shares held, market value is $2.9 million. Percent of the portfolio is 0.65. Okay, so it's, but change in shares is up 14,000 shares. So that's a pretty decent investment for a mutual fund. And those Germans, they're a cautious bunch. So all right, and then AMC's entertainment cryptocurrency plans might not be pointless after all. Here's why. And this is actually interesting from the Motley Fool, because Motley Fool is always negative on AMC. AMC is improving its position slowly, but has a large amount of debt. Selling more stock now isn't an option given opposition from retail shareholders. The company's new acceptance of cryptocurrency as payment could have some benefits. Struggling movie theater and stand-up meme stock AMC. I don't think it's we're not struggling. I know it's number 12, accepting multiple types of cryptocurrency. On the surface, this may look moot in terms of attempt to recover from long decline, but there's more than meets the eye. It can actually help AMC's rebound, and the response from moviegoers is positive. Here's why accepting these payments is one more piece of the puzzle of getting the company back on track to profit. AMC's debt and the ape army. One of the biggest challenges facing AMC is the colossal debt burden on its balance sheet. See, Adam Aron paid off a chunk of debt a couple months ago, so he actually is helping that cause. Against AMC's $1.6 billion in cash at the end of the third quarter, AMC reported it has $5.4 billion outstanding debt, around $200 million in other liabilities, including leases shrinking. It says obviously priority by any attempt of AMC to get back on its feet. But one obstacle stands in the way. With potentially strong help and grave hindrance to AMC's recovery is the mass of retail investors who currently own most of its outstanding shares. So this is proof that we own the shares. We own the float. Rallying to the company earlier this year, determined to save it from short sellers and hedge funds, suggesting this investor group may have a clear understanding of how short selling works. Oh, BS. They wouldn't be pumping out these articles if we didn't know what we're talking about. This quixotic swarm of small investors first coined their short squeeze on Wall Street subreddit forum. They dubbed themselves apes or the ape army after a fictional planet of the apes, stronger together. Redditors quickly drove AMC stock price to incredible levels early last June, far above the company's business performance could merit. Aim for personal profit while pursuing a vague, heartfelt crusade to rescue AMC from the clutches of what they believe were nefarious short sellers and hedgies. It is true, they are nefarious. That is true. They successfully carried out a short squeeze, which they've done with GameStop over the following 5 months. They've most succeeded keeping the price elevated above $35 a share. A remarkable achievement considering AMC's weak results. However, GameStop managed to benefit from its own ape-driven short squeeze, reaping a huge windfall by cash by selling billions of dollars worth of stock in April. AMC is unable to follow suit after it failed to get stockholder approval for 500 million shares. It successfully raised $587 million with sale of approximately 11.6 million shares in early June. A subsequent effort on June 16th to secure share authorization to issue $25 million, which was nixed by the Ape Army, worth $1.38 billion, who held the majority stake and will continue to do so. Either feeling dilution resulting or a simple misunderstood situation, retail investors cut off a potential lifeline that could deliver strong reduction in AMC's debt burden. Could cryptocurrency add momentum to turnaround? Despite the lack of big cash infusion, AMC's yeoman's work in a turnaround effort. Big blusters coming out. This company's increasing revenue compared to the collapse of 2020 is also trimming losses, slashing Q3 net loss from from 2023 356 million to 2021's 114 million, or about 68%. Its net cash flow might even turn positive in Q4. While still far below long-term viability, the gains are impressive in light of AMC's previous slide towards bankruptcy. And with enough luck and good management, the company might eventually get back to sustainable growth. If stocks are off limits, AMC's new cryptocurrency policy could be a step to help fill in the breach. He had a big news flash. Adam Aaron proudly accepts, drum roll please, several leading cryptocurrencies: Bitcoin, Bitcoin Cash, Ethereum, Litecoin. He also said the company started accepting Dogecoin next, and many cryptocurrencies he named rose on the news as blockchain investors crave more real-world use cases for digital currencies. Superficially, add new payments does not look too significant. Surely some might argue anyone paying in cryptocurrency may pay in cash or check or whatever. What's the advantage? Wall Street bets apes are also from generations strongly interested in cryptocurrencies, such as millennials. Might opt to use paying. So AMC apes might opt to use cryptocurrencies. Payments received in cryptocurrency different from payment regulations in that AMC can presumably choose to hold the virtual currencies in digital wallets, then converting to cash. And that cryptocurrency market has demonstrated anything, at least the major cryptocurrencies opposed to a plethora of altcoins, increase value over time, sometimes gaining immensely in short interval. The world leader of Bitcoin demonstrated the phenomenon of the past 12 months of more than 3% gain. If AMC gains a significant amount of cryptocurrency payment from movie theater tickets, it could hold digital assets in wallets until reaching all new time highs, potentially doubling or tripling profits of those particular sales by having diamond hands for a few quarters before cashing out. The volatility of digital currencies makes the strategy somewhat risky, but also can be a way to get more bang for the buck. Except the cryptocurrency isn't a game changer, but can provide a little extra cash to AMC's quest to stop being more than a meme stock, and once again being a viable movie theater stock. The cryptocurrency ticket payment policy may represent another small but helpful step as AMC calls back its way to a more bullish future. So they admitted we own the float, and we get to decide. So pretty interesting, guys. Until next time.